Hello everyone, welcome back to Bantonia with me, Banto. So we're back here and Eziel has helped me out a little bit with the happiness for the village. I learned a couple of things, a few things such I didn't know that you people want to live like next to the ocean, as you can see this thing. Residents enjoy the beach, so living next to the water actually makes them happier. And we have all these different things that will make the people happier, and I didn't really know these things were here and so important. I haven't really checked them out before, so that's really helpful. So thanks Eziel for helping me out. I really appreciate that, man. We can also see the happiness of the homes. So this one is 61 and we're getting raided by Vikings. I guess we should get ready for them. I saw a pretty funny patch though for this game recently. So apparently for this game, when it came out in the beginning on the full release, even when you paused the game, these big ogres, they actually kept fighting. They kept moving even when you paused the game, and that's a pretty fun bug. That bug should be fixed for now. How many sheep? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have a big one. Not sure if they have a big one. Oh, there's a big one. Okay. I'm not sure if we will be able to get another like tower up right now. I think I will keep the same height, and if we want later on, we can just go and destroy it. So I'm gonna make another tower there. It feels like we're a lot more defensive. I don't think we're gonna die, that's for sure. So if everything fails here, we have these other things. Can we actually close the gate? I guess the enemies can't walk through it. I really hope they can't. It looks pretty open though. Okay, let's see what's gonna happen. We have our ballistas, the shooting this big guy. Okay, let's see. I'm not sure how much they actually hurt this guy. So now he's going for the wall. He's going for the wall. And he's probably gonna break this pretty quick. Look at it. Break it really quick. At least we're prolonging them for a bit. Look, where's the Vikings? Oh! The Vikings could take the water path there. I didn't know about that. This guy's still hitting our new tower. Okay, that's gone. I hope we're gonna get him early this time. We do have a lot of archers towers here, so I think we will be able to defend ourselves pretty good. Oh, it's Lady Ogre. Awesome. Look at him. Damn you, Mr. Ogre. Find your dead man. That was pretty good, a lot more defensive than it was before. I'm gonna demolish these things. And then we have to do something about this. I didn't know that they can actually walk there. I guess maybe further out they can't. I know the ogre can walk, but that makes sense since he's so freaking huge, you know. Fires claim the library, that's not very good. Do I not have some idle workers? I guess I don't. I have to make the people happier. And I'm not super happy like with the place we're living at. If I could change now, I would probably change where we're living. Because it's pretty thin air. I guess we can fit in and change a lot of things if we really want to. We can destroy a few houses and redesign these things to make people feel happier. So they can have, like, for example, these town squares around. Look at them shooting. I wonder how skilled these guys are now. 5% soldier skill. Yes, so the last Viking is down. Awesome. We survived this. That's nice. So this wall was definitely worth to get up here. And let's rebuild. I guess the mason will come over here to repair this one. And let's see, I'm actually gonna have one here, and then we're gonna make the tower. I think that's maybe where we even had it before. See how high? We can make it one higher, so let's go for one higher, and maybe we'll put these ones higher up later on. And I'm gonna go for... should I go for a ballista? It has really long range. I'm gonna go for that. It can shoot all the way over here, look at that. That will be pretty good, the defensive position. Have we put any weapon on this? No? Maybe wanna put this one... okay, that can't go higher. Let's get another ballista. And perhaps we'll add some small towers with some real archer towers later on for shooting fast arrows, and a lot of them. Burning in the woods. So some other things also that Eziel let me know is that these ornaments I talked about in the latest episode we're making here in the blacksmith, they're actually used for the soldiers. So that's why I don't think we have had so much use for it. I'm not really sure if these archers towers are using ornaments. Soldier skill wages gather. I guess if we make some new ones, we can always see if they're actually gonna be improvements. We do have a few ones though. I think it's only for the, like, when you're training troops in the barracks, and this one, which we maybe should do pretty soon. We just have to figure out how we want to change this. If we want to get more people happier, we can check like this house, for example. 66 in happiness, and what did you get? A resident enjoy the nearby library. These guys have a library, so it seems to be a good way to try to get a lot of buildings tied together and have these libraries and churches that can cover them all. It does make a lot of sense, so let's see how we would like to change it. I just feel like it's pretty thin here. We would have to chop down a lot of wood if I want to make it exactly that way. And what we can also do here to increase the protection against these Vikings, since I don't know if they can swim out in the water fully, would be to go to the town. I think it is here. No, then it should be maybe castle. What was it, town? This one, the pier. They're really expensive though. They go for 50 stone each, so it's really expensive. But the cool thing with these is that we can actually build walls on these, because if we don't have them, we can't put the walls in the water. So that way we can actually add it all around our town, but that's you know, a huge project. Can't just imagine how much stone that would be. That's gonna be good. We're definitely getting a better and better place. I'm still a little bit unsure if they can run through this, so I'm probably gonna keep with the wall going here for a bit later. That's a pretty cool thing, and then we can also, if we want to, we can even build out here in the water. We can actually build in the water and make a town there. It's gonna be very expensive though, so maybe not the project to do right now. And we want to make sure first that we're making our people happy, because that's super important. Check these houses, how are they feeling? Oh, these guys are real happy. I guess the festival, do they get the festival also? They don't. These guys are real happy. That's snow, okay. Too far away, or none available. None available, looks like it. So we need more charcoal, I guess, to heat up the houses. And I must say, like, the more I play this game, the more interesting you get. Like, when you look at the surfaces of this game, I personally felt like, oh, you know, this is a pretty simple game, but it has a lot of, like, what I would call a little bit of a hidden things that they don't really tell you. Which is happiness and all kinds of things really, and the skill levels for the farmers, then when they go up in skill, and the soldiers and stuff. So I think the game is just getting better and better, and you find out more and more stuff like the more you play. That's what I feel for the moment. But I guess what we could consider would be to build a new village area and try to make that one like really good. Then we can plan out with like libraries, churches, hospital I guess as well. I'm not really sure what the statue do. I don't think it really do anything. And we need to make sure we have all these wells around. But we don't want people to live next to these charcoal makers, because then they're not gonna like all this smoke in their houses. Who would like a lot of smoke in their house? Would be terrible. Let's see here what we got. We got a library. These guys do not have access to a church. Did I build a church? I guess maybe I didn't build it yet. And we have to wait to get a little bit more of stone. I think this one covers a pretty big amount of space actually. Okay, so these are working in the quarry. I just want to see, so we are going and working full here and getting as much stone as we can. Also wanted to go out here. That was one of our things we were doing. So we're gonna go out here to this one, and guess I'm gonna break these two stones. I kinda don't wanna waste stuff on them, but I think it will be worth it. So let's remove those two that give access to two places for us to be farming some stone for us. Could be awesome. Drop this one down. Then we're gonna make a road so we can go out here also. Oh no, it's regrown. This forest is crazy, it's growing so fast. Even get time to build my road. I gotta build directly when I chop them down. Pretty much. I don't have an available idle workers. Dragon, another dragon. Why are you here again? Okay, let's see how it's gonna go this time. We have so many ballistas around. Quite a few of them at least. Like one of you guys said also, maybe we should put some another tower over here, because the dragon seems to like to burn on our farm for some reason. He really want us to be starving. It could be maybe that they are scaring him away so he goes there, not really sure. We're shooting him quite a bit, so Oh wow, the 16% skill level, that's pretty good. It's pretty fast. 90 damage per second. It's pretty cool that you can also see that damage. This is going away, the dragon is going away. So we survived him. I'm not really sure if dragons can... I guess they could destroy you, but it doesn't feel like they do it so far. And the food, it looks like the food is pretty good, so I feel pretty safe with the food for this moment. I was thinking that maybe we should have perhaps another blacksmith, see how much iron we have. It could be because we don't have enough charcoal, but I don't know. These ones, no wood available for making charcoal, really? Or can there not be any wood? Is it too far away perhaps? Not fully staffed. I guess I just say that because no one is working there, so they can't really go and put in stuff to be working. So I guess that's why it says like that. Let's see, okay, we have to get some new housing then. So I kind of want to do like a new village area here, where we try to make it really good. Let's see if we can just plan something out and try to make it a bit better than we've done. I don't really like to make it like everything like super square and stuff. Normally it's kind of the best way to do in many of these games. I don't really like I think it loses a lot of character in my opinion. I'm gonna drop the church here, probably also gonna actually destroy these, and we're gonna move them to a different place. And it was pretty fun, like one of you guys said also, the anxiety for having these ones right next to the granary, BANTO burning up all the food on accident. So what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna put these here, perhaps here instead. So they are not too close. I hope it's not too close to this though. Not really sure how far they reach. So that will be our church, and we're gonna have some houses like around this pretty much. And I guess here we can have some libraries, tavern. Then we're gonna have an library here. What more should have? I guess we could have another hospital. I don't know if we actually need more than one though. Then we want a town center, of course, and I think I will put that... maybe we should let's demolish that again. Not sure if I want it to be sitting down here or if I want to be up here, or maybe just move the church. Let's move the church perhaps. Like that, and then the church is gonna be up here instead. Then we can put back this thing. Tavern. It's gonna be pretty good. I'm probably gonna be happy, and if we would be next to water, it would probably be even better. A few of these guys gonna be living next to the water though. We can put some house like here. It's very fertile ground though, so it's pretty good ground actually to use for farming. But I think this is gonna be cool. I'm gonna go for 2 manors there. And we will most likely need to gather more food after this, because the more people we need, the more bells we have to feed up with new nutritions. Okay, so that's pretty nice. We have to free up some people from some work, so I'm gonna, as always, kind of remove my people working on the chorus. We have 4 of these chorus, so that will, I think, will be probably the best people to remove for now. We can probably remove also the guys working with iron, because they don't have any space at the moment. Probably need some more stockpiles fairly soon. Kinda looks like it. This will have to wait for a bit later on. Now my main mission is really to stop this burning. Oh my god, it's burning again. And what we need here as well, since it's burning now, have another well here. Most likely, I guess, this one covers over to the church, so it should be fine with this one. We put it in the back like that, should cover this entire thing here. Cool, and here I was thinking that maybe we can do some more small stockpiles. Like do 2 more of these, 1 I guess. Blacksmith is a little bit bigger than it looks. Now it's burning, of course. The building is not even done and it's already burning. Of course, welcome to Bantonia. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna make the road go around this. We maybe will change this later on, but I'm just gonna do it like that for now. Probably will use this wood also for gathering some more with our forester. So let's make like maybe a path. It's gonna be a pretty long one, so it's maybe not the most efficient way, but I'm gonna put it right here inside the woods, and that should give us some more wood going. But we're gonna have maybe another one later, and here we have another place for another quarry. I really hope this helps from Eziel, that has been giving me a lot of good tips, is gonna help us a bit. I will still have to figure out a few things and rewatch your videos, so I will understand even better than now though. Oh, resident wants neighbors. Oh, so they want to have neighbors. Isn't that really cool? I guess some people shouldn't want neighbors because not everyone is the city person. Some people are lone wolves and don't want to be in towns, and you know, that's okay as well, so... Year 64, wow. Going pretty fast. Shock coal, still need a lot more. I guess we're gonna consume a ton of wood for these. So let's see if we should maybe do some more charcoal makers. I guess we can put them like that. I'm not sure if it's gonna be troublesome to have them like this. Hope not. It looks like it's going pretty good. We need to get these houses up, because when we get those up we can actually get more people to join us. Need more idle people to put out all the fires in Bantonia. How's it burning here? It's always burning even before the structure is up, that's pretty funny. Okay, so let's see. Wow, that's a lot of food. Was it this one? 32? So this one is base 24, fertile 5, master worker 3. I really like this about skilling up your people. So I guess if these people like leave you, you lose your master work, and then you have to get a new one to work for you, and then you gotta get less. So it's really fun that you should like try to keep your people. So we can completely remove this. Nice. So we have access to this stone later on. Now we're not gonna do anything with it though. Wanna look though if we should let's remove one here. So I wanna make them come over here and do some building instead. I think it would be pretty fun if there were some like a carpenter profession or something that would actually do the building instead of just idle workers. That you maybe can skill up builders and become better builders. Maybe they can build buildings cheaper because they're wasting less materials, and perhaps build faster. So that would be pretty cool. I'm not sure if that's something that you're planning on doing, but that sounds like a pretty fun, nice thing. Look at this, we can do the statue. So later on we maybe have it somewhere, I'm not sure where would it be. Could be at the end behind the church, it looks pretty good there. Okay, so the food, we have to keep a close eye on the food once we start to get a few more people to join. This house is probably gonna have this beautiful ocean thing with the beach here. This one is gonna be really jealous of this guy. Why did you get the beach? I want the beach. So the charcoal is a big problem overall in town. We're really running low on that. As you can see here, residents enjoy nearby tavern. Residents enjoy the town square. We got neighbors, we got road, we got well, we got library, and we got a church. That's pretty cool. Seems to prefer the tavern over the church a lot. +8 for... and where did it go? Something happening, is burning again. Fires in Bantonia starting when the thunder is striking down. It's crazy how much it hits your buildings. And I'm thinking of up here, maybe we want to... I'm gonna move this one actually. Hopefully it doesn't start burning in an instant when I remove it. But if we do this thing, we can remove these woods. And we can even plant here perhaps, but I was wanting to go behind here and use this as for some planting, because that's a good amount. Their fertile ground, this is really good ground for planting stuff. There will be loads and loads of food. Troublesome thing is to put in a windmill. I'm not sure how much they actually give in bonus. +3 in bases. If I cover up one up, I will lose this one and this one, so that's 6. But everyone else will get bonus 3, so that it should still be worth to put like one here, and even if you're just using like these. Now is it burning? No, it's just a charcoal maker. Charcoal maker is scary in BANTO. I'm gonna try to get some more people to join us. It's gonna be a nice new place for a town. Really starting to grow pretty big here. So hopefully in the future we'll see some bigger maps. Pick the advisors, agriculture. Sire, it took too long to start the harvest, some of it was ruined by the winter, improving paths to granary would help, so we're gonna check that out. Sire, we have a construction but no one available to build it. Good day, Sire. That's what she always says. I think we had some fire that claimed something. Claimed a farm. Horses burning on farms. So let's replace that with some new farming. Oh, was missing one spot. So what we can do also would be to like look for these houses. Can we like do something more for them? They have a library, so that's close. They do not have access to a tavern. I think this is pretty close. Like you don't have to live outside the tavern. Like imagine in real life, I'm not gonna go to the tavern if it's not right next to my house. Screw it then. I'm gonna live in a tavern. So well, I guess what we could do would be build another one. Every house is gonna get their own tavern. I guess here would be nice. I think a lot of different things will have to go here soon. Give us space for other things. Oh, we got a dragon. Let me. No, it's grown up before I can even plant something. Plant my houses. Okay, dragon, where are you? Oh, that's a small dragon. What are you doing here? Wow, perfect timing for my ballista to be burning. Oh, it even claimed it. Okay. Oh, maybe I should put some wells here, and perhaps even put some walls there. Yeah, not walls, put some roads, because then they should, I think to walk fast on the road, they should be walking fast on the road, that does make sense, right? Oh, now it's burning in town square. Dragon, flying around, trying to find man. These guys are getting quite skilled. Oh, I slayed a freaking dragon, wow. Oh, awesome. I didn't even think you could actually do that, that's so cool. Okay guys, but I feel like it's getting better. Eziel has definitely helped me out a little bit. I will keep watching what he has said to me, and I'm gonna try to improve the town, and we're gonna try to make the very best Bantonia we can. So guys, thanks for checking today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed Kingdoms and Castles with me, BANTO, and if you wanna watch more, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and like the video if you enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next one. Have a great day and take care.